The first thing he says is something that we can't practice in today's world because we have electricity. The best sleep is the sleep at the beginning of the night. But in today's world, everything happens at night because we have electricity, so it's not practical to go to sleep at 7 and then get up 8 hours later. But ideally, going to sleep, like when the world gets dark, that's when you close your eyes, and when it gets light, that's when you open them. That's part of the plan, and your body relates well to it. How many of you have had jet lag?
Oh my gosh.
So jet lag is caused by throwing off a chemical in your body called melatonin. So the sun tells your body, up! Okay, now when you're having when the cycles are off, your body doesn't respond well. Okay, clear? So the ideal is to try to keep it as close as you can. And sleep is addictive. So he says 8 hours is enough for anyone who's healthy. A sick person needs more sleep. But a healthy person needs 8 hours. Okay, if you find yourself sleeping on a regular basis more than 8 hours, then probably some of what you're doing is escaping. But the body becomes addicted to more sleep. You could train yourself to need 10 hours or 12 hours or whatever. So if you're sleeping more than 8 hours and you're healthy, try to slowly de-addict yourself. You could get by with less than 8 hours. You can get by with as little as 6 hours. Okay, clear? But you have to remember, again, that sleep is addictive and your habits say it all. Okay, clear? Yeah?
So, like, I don't have 8 hours. I really, like, I'm much more happy. As well, I have less these days, but, like, I still, even have an 8-hour sleep schedule, I still feel sleepy at 2 hours after I wake up.
Is it possible that you still have some level of jet lag? Are you here?
In America, I'm also like this. Like, I
Uh-huh.
don't sleep, like, even having, like, I'll go on that.
So his thing, I'll tell you what his thing is. His thing is there's so much to do in life. There's so much to do that, like, sleeping when you could be up is like such a waste of time. If you sleep 8 hours a night, that means like a third of your life is in bed with your eyes closed. So it's enough. Okay, clear? Again, if you're sick or if you have something wrong, you might have some other deficiency, you do have to sleep more. Okay? Any sleep questions? Okay. So something that you might want to know, or not, is that it's considered theft. Just like if you steal someone's wallet. If you wake them up for your benefit and not for theirs. Like if you're living in a joint room with other girls, okay, and you come in late at night and you turn on the light, and you open your computer, and everybody else wakes up. That's theft. Okay, clear? So, if you live in an apartment building, if you make loud noise late at night, it's theft. Yeah?
What if it's you wake someone up because like, there's like an emergency and you need help? Well, obviously, that's like...
So if it depends on what you mean when you say emergency.
But it's your benefit. Like, let's say you did something stupid and your hair caught on fire, or you cut yourself. Or, when I'm sick, I wake up, my mom can take care of me. Is that bad?
Okay, so it depends what you mean when you say emergency. If there's real danger, of course you wake people
When
up.
you're throwing up, is that danger?
No.
Oh, it's not?
No. No.
That's a lot. I always wake my mom every morning. Same. I always wake my mom. So I'm doing that. So I'm not gonna die. I want her. But like, what if you know your mom would want you to call her?
If your mom overtly said, if you don't feel good, you could always call me, then call her.
Okay, fine. Because like, sometimes I panic attacks.
But being a mom, I could tell you, I don't always want to know that somebody's throwing up 4 in the morning.
Right.
Okay.
I'm a good mom. She always wakes up.
That's so nice. In fact, you know, I just thought it was funny. I was traveling in Eastern Europe, and the bathrooms there, which are, by the way, very clean, it's part of the culture. They have, like, you know how they have, like, when you close the toilet, like, they'll have their little things, like, where to put the paper, don't throw pads down, They have a picture of a man on his knees with his head in the toilet. If you have to throw up, this is how to do it.
That's so funny.
It's so funny. I was just like, and this is what you contemplate as you use the bathroom.
So what's the answer? Are we allowed to wake up people like for throwing up?
If it's not something serious, which throwing up isn't, unless you have a reason to think they want to be thrown up, they want to be wakened up, then don't wake them up. If you think they want to be woken up, then you can. No, and so you're a big girl. Take care of yourself. Okay. Okay. If you live in an apartment building, there were even laws about this in Israel. I don't know if you know this. If you make loud noise in your apartment between the hours of 11 and 7 in the morning, which are considered like hours that many people like to sleep, people just have this thing about sleeping from 11 to 7, that they could actually call the police on you, and it's like it's an offense. Really?
In Los Angeles.
Wow. So that's sleep. Next is exercise.